confidence there. Because you're like, that's my son. My son's being raised by a woman that thinks like me, got the mind like me, can understand what I go through. When I'm struggling, when I come home and gotta complain about what my boss done did to me at the job, or I see one of my brothers get killed on the news, I can relate to her because she understands. She ain't gonna be like, well, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? My forefathers did this. She don't be talking like that and all that stuff. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Why you taking it so far? She ain't gonna do none of that. She'll be able to relate to you because it's your people, bro. It's no confusion there. Give me Deuteronomy 7:3. Let's deal with that. That's another sin, because we read 7 and 6 earlier. The officer was bringing it out, that you are a holy people above all nations on the face of the earth. Why did he even have to go in to say that? Because before that verse, he was explaining how we not supposed to deal with the other nations. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Hey, my brother. Watch this. He said, God said this. Listen up real quick.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
That's not only talking about holy matrimony, meaning you go get with her, she become your wife, you go home and raise a family together. It's not just saying that. It's talking about sex. God said, do not have sexual relations or any physical relations with the other nation.
Right.
Guess what, my brother? The woman standing next to you is not your people. Give me Toic 4 and 12. That's not your people. When you deal with the other nations, you fall under the curses of God. Guess what? Sisters like that be bouncing around the neighborhood. Next you know, one of y'all get herpes, the next one get herpes, the next one get herpes, because y'all sharing the same woman. Y'all passing that woman around. What's wrong with our brothers, bro? We got beautiful sisters of our own nation that we can take the time to marry. Read this. That's whoredom according to God. Read.
The book of Toic, chapter 4, verse 12. Beware of all whoredom, my son.
Hey, why is he saying beware of whoredom? Because it's dangerous. That's why he's saying beware of it. Because things can happen to you because of it. What you doing? That's whoredom. Read. I already know what go down, bro. We grew up like that. Read.
And chiefly.
Hey, matter of fact, hey, bro. Yo, Jaden and Nazir. They can't hear me now. You can't hear the big speaker. Hey, y'all dealing with that sister? Y'all, yeah, I mean, we already know what it is. Read.
Beware of all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers.
I got a question. Y'all dealing with her? Y'all deal together? Y'all deal sexually together? Keep it real with me. Y'all dealing with each other? You and the woman, right there. Emily, y'all deal with each other? Yeah, keep it real. Yeah, right? We read it in the Bible where God says, don't do that with the other nations. This is for you. Read it again.
Beware of all whoredom, my son.
He says beware of all whoredom, bro. Beware of all whoredom. Because you can pop up with a disease from that, bro. What you gonna do then? Guess what? Your homeboy ain't gonna tell you he caught the clap. Your homeboy gonna tell you he caught herpes. He gonna let you slide in it. Because he don't want you to know. That's embarrassing. You gonna be next in line. Read.
And chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy father.
No, a girlfriend.
And chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy father.
Get a jump off. The neighborhood hoe.
Take a wife of the seed of thy father.
The Bible all about marriage and marriage with your own people. That's what God commands. Deal with your own people. Y'all in you in your strength right now. You supposed to be giving that strength to your race. Building up your race. I want that next to Sarat 26 after this. I want you to build up your race. God wants you to build up your people. Guess what? You deal with that sister, you jump off with her, you get her pregnant, bro. Oh man, that's a hell of a problem. You want that to be your baby mama? Huh? That's a real question. You want that to be your baby mama? You comfortable with her raising your kids? Huh? Or that'd be embarrassing because you know all your homeboys done did that. Come talk to me, bro. Come talk to me. Let's be real. Come talk to me. Now we talking. Come on up. Read it.
And take not a strange woman to wife.
Come deal with me, bro, because we your brothers. What's up? Now, you comfortable with that sister being your baby mama?
Shit, I would be.
You say she a good woman? Is that according to God, though? You heard what he was bringing out about the scriptures? So what did God say about her? So would you go against God for some vagina?
Bring it out.
Think about that. Your eternal salvation, bro, for some vagina. Is it worth it? I know you hot right now. I'm talking to you, though. We brothers. Is it worth it?
I mean, I'm already born in sin, bro. I'm already a mix.
So you can't change?
Man, I can change it, but...
If you born in the hood, you can't get out?
Get out, but let me
Give me Sarat 15.
So, what type of ethnicity?
I'm from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
Are you Haitian?
American black from the tribe of Judah.
Yeah, but do you know where any like your pops? You know where he could have been from? You know if he was like African?
American black from the tribe of Judah. I know what you're getting at because what you're trying to say is I can't trace my history back, right?
No, that's not what I'm trying to say.
You don't know your father.
I know who my father is. Like I got a father that I call my dad. I know who he is. But I don't know my real father.
Okay, so watch it. Give me Romans 8:16.
No, answer my
What's up?
question. You know where your dad's from?
I just told you.
Jamaican?
Look, first one on that sign right there, bro, that's me. American black from the tribe of Judah. That's me.
All right. So then, there's a lot of beautiful Haitians. Beautiful Haitian women. Did you have relations with one of them?
If I wasn't already married, I wouldn't mind, because guess what? They from my people.
That's
Right there, the tribe of Levi. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are your people. God gave you a variety of your people to deal. Give me that Sarat 26. Watch this, bro. I want you to hear this. I know you hot. I'm about to hit home right there, but I'm dealing with you because you my brother and I love you, bro. I wouldn't want you to do that. I don't want you to have those problems. And right now, you ain't got so far as you got her pregnant, now you stuck with a situation. So I'm trying to save you before you get there. God's trying to save you before you get there. So at 26, I think it's 24. Start at 20? Yes, sir.
The book of Sarat, chapter 26, verse 20. When thou hast gotten a fruitful possession through all the field, sow it with thine own seed.
This is a metaphor. A fruitful possession is a woman.
Right.
Now it's saying sow it with your own seed. What kind of woman is it talking about, though? Because you said she's a good woman. But watch how God feels. Read.
Trusting in the goodness of thy stock.
Trusting in the goodness of your stock. You're from the stock of Israel.
That's
a whole different tree, bro. That's a whole different tree with a whole different set of fruit. You not from that. It said you should trust in your race. Read.
So thy race which thou leavest shall be magnified.
So you can magnify your people. When a black man lays down with a black woman or a Hispanic woman or a Native American woman, we are magnifying our race.
That's right.
That's what we're doing. But when we deal with the other nations, we are destroying our race. We're mingling our seed. We're making it weaker. We are the gods of the earth. Gods don't deal with regular people. That's not what we do. Is that the rest of that? Finish.
So thy race which thou leavest shall be magnified, having the confidence of their good descent.
Of that good descent. You be like, damn, that boy look just like me. That's my people right there. Give me Nehemiah, what's that, 23? 10, 20? Yeah, give me that, 13:23. Watch this, because it's a confidence there. Because you're like, that's my son. My son's being raised by a woman that thinks like me, got the mind like me, can understand what I go through. When I'm struggling, when I come home and got to complain about what my boss done did to me at the job, or I see one of my brothers get killed on the news, I can relate to her because she understands. She ain't going to be like, well, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? My forefathers did this. She don't be talking like that and all that stuff. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Why you taking it so far? She ain't going to do none of that. She'll be able to relate to you because it's your people, bro. It's no confusion there. It's no confusion there. Read.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, verse 23. In those days also saw I Jews.
Now this Nehemiah, believe it or not, Nehemiah had the spirit of Christ on him. Watch this.
In those days also saw I Jews.
The brothers on these signs. You a Jew, bro. Believe it or not, you a Jew. Guarantee you probably from the tribe of Judah. You a Jew. You an Israelite. Watch this.
Jews that had married wives of Ashdod.
That's another nation.
Of Ammon.
That's another nation. That's the Japanese right there. Married wives of another nation. Watch what happens. Because guess what? You don't spend all day with the kids when you had kids. You got to go to work. Who raising your kids? The woman. The woman. Now we'll see if she got the mind like you.
And of Moab. And their children spake half in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language.
The children didn't learn the culture of the father. You understand? for that. They'll come over here. They won't even teach their kids Spanish. They can't come back and deal with it because they got a white mother. They got a mother from another nation that cannot relate and will not teach. You think she gonna teach your kids that Jesus Christ is a black man and he's coming back to rule this earth? Hell no. Your kids gonna be doing that right there, celebrating Christmas, worshiping the white man. That's a future you choose. I know you meditating on this, whether you don't like it or not, bro. It's affecting your spirit. That's a future you choose. I'm gonna make it plain to you. You got a choice in that. The next time you run up in there, bro, that might be the pregnancy. That might be the AIDS. That might be the time, though, that you can't back out from that. Read.
And could not speak in the Jews' language, but according to the language of each people.
Read.
And I contended with them and cursed them.
Why he have a problem with that? Why do you have a problem with that if it's okay with God?
Right.
He said he contended with them. He argued with them. We talking right now. I'm contending with you so you can get your spirit right. He started getting on their ass, bro. Read.
And cursed them and smote certain of them.
It got to the point where he got physical. Now, we ain't under Old Testament, bro. I ain't gonna be putting hands in. That was mercy back then because they should have died for that. You got put to death for that back then. You know what I'm saying? But that was mercy back then. But he got physical with him, bro. That's how serious it was, because he cared about his people.
And plucked off the hair and made them swear by God.
He snatched the body beard and said, boy, you better swear by God you won't ever do that again. That's how serious it was, bro. That's how why is it? Because what you do, it don't just affect you. You might be like, I'm fine with having Emily over there raise my kids and have them doing all the things that I know I don't want my daughter doing. You say, I'm fine with that. But guess what? It ain't just about you. That type of stuff affects your whole nation. We get punished as a nation, bro. We one big family. When you mess up, I gotta feel it. Just like when you got a little brother. When your little brother got in trouble under your watch, what happened to you?
Right.
You got it too, didn't you? You said, hell no, well, that's how I got raised. I got beat. I got beat when my siblings got beat. Russians, read.
And made them swear by God, saying, ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons.
We not supposed to give our daughters to be married to their sons. Read.
Nor take their daughters unto your sons.
Nor take their daughters unto our sons. You are a son of God. You're not supposed to be dealing with them. They're not your people. That's flat out plain in the Bible. Jump to where he talks about Solomon.
Or for yourselves.
Or for yourself. No, jump over where he talks about Solomon.
Verse 26.
Yeah.
Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things?
Didn't Solomon sin by doing that? It's a sin. Interracial relationships, miscegenation, swirling, whatever you want to call it, God sees that as a sin, bro.
That's right.
It's a sin, and it's going to keep you from getting the kingdom of heaven. Right. Oh, it sounds like racism. Did not God just say, let your race be magnified? Racism means, let me rephrase that. We can't be racist. We don't even have the power to be racist right now. Racism is an action. But God says,
Not even knowing her, but you done had your whole mind made up.
he's an Edomite, right? She's a white woman?
But you still had your whole mind made up about
I got God's mind, and God had his mind made up because he made them.
That's right.
He made them. You can't make crooked. You can't make straight what God already made crooked, bro. You can't do it. Give me Job 14:4 and hold that. You can't change God's mind, bro. His thoughts are higher than your thoughts. He laid it out. This whole world was created by him. Who are we to sit here and be like, hey, God, I don't really think the way you talking about that woman, I think I could find some good in her. Watch what God says.
The book of Job, chapter 14, verse 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean?
God said they unclean. God said they'll defile your temple. God said they are not for your race. That's the enemy. That's literally the direct enemy of our people. That's the yin to your yang, bro. What? That's what you saying. Give me Sarat 15. Give me Sarat 15. I want the life and death. Hey, I just want to be plain to you. I just want it to be plain to you. Because all we can do, bro, I can't drag you like Nehemiah. I can't make you do it. You got to make the choice. If you choosing to drop your salvation for, if you want, Emily, Becky, that's what you want to drop your salvation for, we got a plethora of beautiful sisters God done laid out for you. You want to drop it for that, bro? That's on you.
The book of Sarat, chapter 15, verse 17. Before man is life and death.
God gave you this choice. Before you right now, bro, is life and death.
Bring it out. And whether him like it shall be given him.
Wherever you want to reach, that's what you're going to get.
That's right.
Wherever you put your hand forward to, that's what you're going to get. When you deal with her, bro, you choosing death. That's straight up. It might not happen today. It might not happen tomorrow. But it's guaranteed to happen when Jesus Christ, the black Messiah, who her people put to death. and who's been watching her people put our people to death for decades and centuries, when he come back to reap vengeance, and you on the other side, what's that hand joining hand? Somebody get me that real quick.
Hey, what you think gonna happen when you raising your child, right? And y'all sit at the table, y'all start having a conversation about your history. Huh? Do you think that she's gonna be okay with that? But what I'm showing you is that there shouldn't be any of that confusion in the house.
Right.
Listen, there should be one picture of Jesus.
Right.
You know what that picture should be? It's a black man that look like you.
Right.
But guess what? Her forefathers ain't teach her about no black Jesus. No. When she teach your son about or your daughter about Jesus, she gonna teach him about the white man.
Right.
That's what's gonna happen. That's the reason why God said we shouldn't be dealing with the other nations.
So y'all ain't with me, man. Where's the questions?
You say, why I gotta question it? It's hard. God laid it out.
Hold on. I'm just saying, it's like y'all assuming, you feel me, whatever, y'all got y'all mind made up about me without even asking no type of question.
Look. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, look, bro. Look, it's laid out. God already made the decision. You can't question God. That's the whole point. I can't question God. It's written. I don't have to ask the question. I just have to obey. Read that. Watch what God says, bro. Because you can't, just because you been with her, you can't save her, bro. Watch this.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand.
Though you and Emily may go live a happy life together, have 50,000 kids, and hold hands, get married, move out of here, get a big house with a white picket fence, and her family and your family are all friends at the family reunion. Though hand join in hand,
The wicked shall not be unpunished.
her judgment's set, bro.
Right.
It's already over for her. According to God, there's nothing you can do about
That's
that.
right.
That's straight up. So you can either join in and wait for that judgment when it comes, or you can separate yourself right now and start going on the path to your salvation.
Right.
That's the option you got. That's the life and death. You saying you want to do that, bro? That's on you. I want you to see. I want you to be saved. I want you to get the kingdom. But you can't get it defiled, bro.
Right.
You can't get it defiled. Finish.
But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
That's who's going to be saved. And righteousness is keeping the commandments. And one of the commandments is do not deal with the other nations. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is. Give me Isaiah 55 and 8. That's what it is. We can't come to terms. And you wrestling with it, bro. That's why you even over here. I'm gonna tell you straight. If you didn't give it down, you wouldn't have walked over here. You wrestling with it because you kind of pull one way or the other. I believe that. I believe there's some hope for you, bro. But watch this. We can't get to the point where we questioning God, especially for a woman. You're supposed to be stronger than that. You a man, bro.
Right.
You a man. We ain't falling behind no tail. We ain't falling behind no tail. Watch this. Read.
The book of-
You doing that face, but you literally just told me you willing to die. I'm talking about eternal death for that. That's literally what you just told me when you said that. You willing to die an eternal death in a lake of fire forever for that. Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts.
What God say? What did God just say, bro? What did he just say? He said, he said, my thoughts, not your thoughts. Read.
Neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord.
He said, in your ways, the things you like to do, them ain't my ways. Read.
For as the heavens are higher than the earth.
How? The heavens, the sky is way higher than the earth. It's way higher. It's out of your reach. That's what he's saying. Read.
So are my ways higher than your ways.
It's not for me to question God and be like, God, why did you put this in the Bible? God, why I gotta do this? God, why I gotta do that? You ask your parents all those questions, you get popped in your mouth. Straight up. And you know that. God said, don't question me. I said, don't do it, don't do it. This is a song. What's that song we got for the kids? My kids in this song say, God said, don't do it, don't do it. It's that simple, bro. A kid can understand that. It's that simple. But you got to humble yourself. Give me Matthew 18 and 3. You got to humble yourself, bro. Because what you feel like right now, man, I don't know your thoughts of maybe you feel like you love that woman? You feel like you love that woman? I'm talking to you like a brother. You feel like you love that woman? What's up? You don't want to communicate now? All right, you feel. Nah, I didn't hear that. You said you feel like she's a good woman. You said somewhat, bro. I'm telling you right now, it's lust. It's not love. You think it's love? It's not. It's lust. It's lust, bro. Read.
The book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 3.
Break it out.
And said, verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children.
A little child don't question his parents at all. A little child is obedient. The parents say the sky is pink, that kid's gonna be like, well, I guess that color's pink. That's just how it's going to be. They're not going to question nothing. God's saying, except you could be converted and become as a little child, you got to humble yourself, bro. You don't know God. I had to do the same thing. I thought I knew everything. I even struggled when I first came in with, damn, man, God don't care about everybody. He only cares. I struggled with that. But guess what? I had to accept on terms. Damn, God don't like them. What is it? God don't like it. I don't like it. That's just what it is. Right. That's just what it is. You got to learn to love what God loves. Because that's the only person you need to please on the earth, bro. Right. Read.
Except ye be converted and become as little children. Ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Bro, you want eternal salvation. Tell me straight up. I know you do. Don't you want eternal salvation? Don't you want the kingdom of heaven? You want that. You want that. But you got to humble yourself. You got to say, hey, the things I learned, maybe I was taught lies. Maybe these brothers tell the truth because they read it straight from the Bible, which I say I believe in. Maybe these brothers telling the truth. Give me Revelation 2:25. Maybe these brothers is telling the truth. So I need to humble down and really just take a second, take a chill pill, get out of my emotions, because that's what's going on, bro. You got to cut a little bit and you upset. You upset. Being mad is an emotion. You agree? Being mad is an emotion. I'm not saying you soft. Being mad is an emotion, is it not? All right, so when we're mad, we don't make good decisions. So what I'm telling you, you got to come out of those emotions, bro, and really think logically. That's what men do. We think logically. God is saying don't do this. What the hell am I doing? What the hell am I really doing? That's what I want you to meditate on. Read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 25.
This the end game, bro. This could be a good thing for you or it could be a bad thing for you. This the end game.
But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come.
The thing that we have is the commandments of God. God gave us what to do and not do in the earth. What to eat, what not to eat, what to wear, what not to wear, what days to celebrate, what days not to celebrate, what people to marry, what people not to marry. God laid that out for us. Right. He said, hang on to that till I come and what I'm going to do for you. Read.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works.
You got to overcome the temptation to disobey God. You got to overcome Emily.
Right.
You gotta overcome Emily. Right. Bro, that's not worth it. I'm telling you, if you could look back, if you could go in the future and see the destruction, the damnation God is gonna cause on this earth, you will look back and be like, that white woman ain't worth that. That ain't worth that. Right. That ain't worth that. I just hell no. Hell no, bro. I'm telling you. Hey, my brother, how you doing? How you doing? And we dealing with my family right here. I'm trying to show my brother about the future for us if we keep the commandments. Watch this. You believe in the Bible? You believe in God loves everybody or just his people? Everybody. You say everybody. You got the same mindset. We're going to deal with this. Read that.
Revelation 2, verse 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keeping my works unto the end.
Overcome your sin and you keep the commandments God gave us to the end.
To him will I give power.
What?
Power.
What black man has ever experienced real power on this earth? I know you have it. I know you have it. I have it. We're going to have power, rulership, and it goes beyond that. We're going to be gods on the earth. We ain't going to just be saying sons of God. We ain't just going to be speaking like we God. We're going to be the gods of the earth. Worshipped. People going to worship at your feet, bro. We ain't never had that. We never had that. God said he going to give us power. Over who?
Over the nations.
I thought salvation was for everybody. This is Revelation. Is Revelation the last book in the Bible? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It said he's going to give us power over the nations. That's at the end of the world. We're going to have power over the nations. That means we're going to be on top.
Right.
And what other nations going to be? On the bottom.
That's right.
Where Emily going to be?
On the bottom.
Apparently by God's word. That's right. We're going to have power over the nation. What's it going to say?
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
It's the King, it's the Bible. You got to look at it because you're like, damn, I never heard that. The church ain't going to teach you that.
That's right.
They're not going to teach you that. Right. The King James Bible, the same Bible's on your mama's counter getting dusty. That's opened up to Psalms, it's been on that same page for 15 years, says all this in there. It says you're going to have power over the nations and you're going to rule them with the rod of iron. That don't sound like they volunteered to give you that power. We going to beat these nations into subjection. Y'all understand that? We're going to do that in the end times. That's the power God's going to give us. That's ordained by God, bro. That's ordained by God. So what side do you want to be on? You want to be on the side you want to be in between God? When he come to judge them nations, do you want to do that? Or you want to stand in between God and Emily? Keep it funky. You want to stand between God and Emily? You willing to die for that forever? And I ain't talking about just die. You willing to die forever for Emily?
Bring it out.
You meditate on that, because if you really felt that way, your first answer would have been yes. Yes, I'm willing to die forever for Emily.
Is she willing to die for him like that?
No. Emily is a part of an entire nation. Your mom's white? Well, guess what, bro? Hey, the same thing. If your mama's an Edomite, the salvation applies the same way, bro. She not getting it. It's for your people. I can't help that your father broke that law. Our fathers broke a lot of laws. That's just the law your father broke. Thank God you an Israelite. That's for you. That's what you need to worry about. You and your father can get it. Your mother can't get that salvation, bro. It is what it is. Now, what you gonna take that up with me? God said it. That's who you gotta listen to. Yeah, I look at that. That's why I'm scared of my father.
You know how many times an African American woman that got raped? Bruh, bruh, you know how many times an African American woman?
Hey, why we? That's that complex we have where we think the white man's sperm is so powerful that when he dealt with our sisters, all the time we didn't sleep with our sisters at all during slavery. We just fell back. The white man just slept with our sisters. Every time he slept with her, boom, baby, and our seed just got knocked out the way.
Bring it out.
That's not what happened. God multiplied us. We are no. Give me Hosea 1:10. We're a nation, and we prophesy to be as the sand of the sea. That's what it is, and we are that to this day, bro. We are that to this day. Don't try to confuse it. God don't confuse nothing. There's no confusion with God. The man carries the seed. If a black man lays with any other race, his seed is an Israelite.
That's right.
All right. So the Israelites are still here today. That's what it is. That's why you still an Israelite. Even though your mother's white, you an Israelite.
Right.
From the tribe of Judah, and you got a shot at salvation. You got that chance. But you got to overcome your personal issues with apparently with God.
Right.
Read.
The book of Hosea, chapter 1, verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
That's prophecy, which means God said it's set in stone. We are a great sea of people, a multitude of people. Can you count sand? Can you count? If it's enough sand to fill up this sign, could you count it, bro? Could you count it? Hell no. We talking about the sand of the sea. The sea is vast. We are a great people. So don't try to limit us, bro. Don't try to limit God saying the white man, the white man said with, so we don't know who's descended from what. God said we Israelites, bro.
That's right. Simple question.
I'm listening. What's up?
Real question. You don't think that there, out of all of us that's in the world right now, you feel me, that people don't went through slavery, you don't think that they're Romans 8:16. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? And there are some. Don't get me wrong. There are some. There's some like Bob Marley. I'll give you Bob Marley for an example.
Yeah.
He's a white man.
Yeah, his daddy white.
He looks black. He's a white man. But watch this. Watch this. We got something for that too, because the Bible got all that.
White and Indian, so.
Your dad white and Indian. What's your dad's father? What's your dad's father?
White man.
What's your dad's father?
My granddad is a white man.
Well, that makes your dad white. That would make you an Edomite. I don't know if you're just saying that just to be agreeing, but that's what it's gonna be. But watch this. Just in case we don't know, because a lot of people don't know their fathers. The Bible got that covered too. God got every angle covered. That's why he says his thoughts way up here. Watch this. Read.
The book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit.
So, hey, we got brothers in the congregation that look a little white. We got sisters in the congregation that look a little white. We got people that we talk to in the streets that look blackity black. And they not Israelites. It is what it is. The Bible determines all of that. She herself admitted who she is. You know who your mother is. You yourself admitted who you are. Now, you could be wrong. It could be you wrong. But the Spirit's going to do what?
The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit.
The Spirit of the Bible is going to bear witness with our spirit. And that's some evidence right there. Read.
That we are the children of God.
A son of God is going to hear Christ. A son of God is going to hear Christ's voice. Christ said, my sheep hear my voice, and another they won't follow. If you a son of God, when you hear the words of your Father, your Savior, you're going to hearken to it, and you're going to want to change. That's how it's going to be determined. Give me Romans 9 and verse 7. That's how it's going to be determined. Because not everybody that's an Israelite is even going to be saved. There is a true full-blooded Israelite. It's the ones that want to keep the commandments. Their spirit ain't going to bear witness. God got that covered. My job not to worry about that. Once I know you another nation, my job is, boom, you another nation. You over there. I'm worried about you. I ain't worried about Emily. I can't worry about your mother. I got to worry about you. You can't do that either. You can't worry about Emily. You can't worry about your mother because you can't change nothing God set in place. You got to come to those terms. That's tough cookies, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's tough because that's your mom. Everybody love their mama. I understand that. And I'm not even telling you to treat your mama different. I'm not telling you to do none of that. But what I'm telling you is to seek your own salvation. You an Israelite and you need to start applying the laws of God. The laws of God, you don't got to treat your mama different. You can still, if your mom need help with something, you can help out. This, that, and the third. As long as you within God's laws, you good.
That's right.
You good. You can have that relationship. But you can't have that relationship with her. That's a wrap. You can't do that. You can't do that and serve God. Read.
The book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 7. Want me to start at 6?
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 6. Not as though the word of God had taken none effect. For they are not all Israel which are of Israel.
Everybody that's an Israelite ain't going to be saved. Because everybody's not going to do what the commandments say.
Right.
I want you to not fall in that category, bro. I don't want you to fall in that category. I want you to get salvation. This is love, man. You don't like it, but it's love. Sometimes love is tough. Sometimes it hurts. If somebody punched me in the face and pulled me out the street and said, bro, you need to stop selling crack before the police arrest you, and I see everybody that I was just selling crack would get souped up and arrested, I'm like, damn, I was mad when he punched me, but that brother just saved my life. That's how I'm going to see it. That's how you need to see it. It's going to be hard to come to terms with that. You got to meditate on it, though. You got to meditate on it.
What is a nation?
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.